Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Harvest Moon 64. I am Mega Freak 400. And last time we missed the Egg Festival. Unlike the Egg Festival. Fortunately we didn't get to go, but we did get garlic soup from Anne, and hello, Carpenter dude. We're short of hands. Bridge, mountain, would you help? We'll pay you for the work. Well, sure. I mean, I get paid and I get to build a bridge. What's better than building a bridge? Probably lots of things, but building a bridge is still quite fun. Well, maybe, I don't know. I guess it depends on what you're into. If you're not into, like carpentry, well, I guess that would be carpentry, yeah. Because you'd be building the, be kind of odd. I don't know. I'm not into. My brother is into carpentry. He's been working on building houses and stuff, or well, not and stuff, but he's. In fact, at one point he went down to New Orleans for, not really an internship, but to work on houses down there as part of his college experience. But yeah, building the bridge is a pretty. I definitely recommend doing it. You can only do it in the first year of the game. So if you're playing and this is the second year, obviously it won't happen. There's a lot of things that happen in your first year, like events like this, that. I think there's some things that happen in the second year too, but there's a lot of things that happen in the first year that you can't do. If you can only do in this first year, not the second year. And one of those is building the bridge. I don't think you have to build a bridge. There's another event with the Carpenters that we don't have to build that either. Oh, and yeah, by the way, in case you didn't I actually just glazed over this last episode. In case you didn't see last episode, Slim is sick. Because that's one disadvantage to speeding up. Yeah, Slim is sick, which is one of the major disadvantages towards, being sick, that one day is your animals can possibly get sick. So I have to get medicine for Slim, and luckily he survived, because if you remember, there was another day, so he's been, like, sick for 2 days, and the day that I got sick, oh, wait. You dropped this. Hey, my cake card. My bakery card. You've collected a lot. Yes, have. Do you like sweets? Well, hell yeah. Is that so? Now, if you say no, she might think that you're, like, going there to see Ellie, so say yes for sure, unless you don't care about Anne. But that's just one of the scenes you can get with her. That can be triggered if you have a lot of optional scenes. You can trigger with her if you have a good heart with her and you have a lot of points in your cake card. But anyway, yeah. So it was Thursday. It's now Friday. So it was Thursday when I got cured from my sickness, which meant that I couldn't buy medicine for Slim, which is why it's good to stock up on medicine. So luckily I was able to buy medicine today, and Slim is still okay, so he's not going to be dead. If your animal dies, you'll get a gravestone in the graveyard. I would highly recommend not letting your animal die because it's sad. Also because if you're dating Anne, it will severely drop your heart rating. So you really, 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 really don't want to, screw up your relationship with Anne, or kill Slim for that matter. Both of those are bad things. But yeah, that's one disadvantage for stuff like that, is skipping over the speeding up, because that was a pretty important event. And anyone who commented on the last video saying, hey, you made Slim sick, yeah, I did. And I'm gonna go cure him now. Anyway, what else? Oh, the Carpenters. So there's another event with the Carpenters later on, that happens, that I feel is a little bit more important. This one, there's no disadvantage to it because you get paid money, and you basically build a bridge up north of where the little, fisherman's tent is. Up in that little area where there was 3 trees, there's a bridge that'll go over to where the restaurant couple is up in there. And that's pretty, it's actually, I almost think going up the trees a little bit more quicker, but it's still nice to have the bridge there. And let's cure Slim of his illness with magical fairy dust. So yeah, that's what happens. And when they're sick, technically I think you can still, I don't know about cows, I don't know if you can milk them, but I know, like, if the sheep has wool that needs to be sheared, you can still shear it even if it's sick. So yeah, there's you can still do that with the sheep, I believe. But yeah, you'll know they're sick because A, it will say, when you talk to them, it will say, Slim is sick, or insert animal name here is sick. And the other way you know they're sick is they won't baa or moo. And why would you want your animal not to baa or moo? Well, unless of course it's a sheep, then you wouldn't want it to moo because that'd be strange. But if it's a cow, then you would want to moo. And vice versa for that matter. And yes, yet again, we're gonna dig up the music box because, heck, if we can dig it up like 50 times already, we can dig it up once more to try and impress Anne with our ability to have 500 copies of the exact same music box. I honestly really believe that music box glitch was never supposed to happen. There's a lot of stuff in this game that is glitched that isn't supposed to happen, I'm pretty sure. But at the same time, you know, the music box doesn't increase the heart rating all that much, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's not supposed to be a reliant, you're not supposed to rely on that music box and more on the gifts you can give, like wool. She really likes wool, and does. And hello, Rick. Yes, you're gonna fix this once again. Once again. Once more with feeling. But, I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna talk about. I mean, I don't think it was that important. I think it was like, oh, hello, Harris. I don't know. I think it was something related to Harvest Moon, obviously, but whatever. It's ranting about what I was gonna talk about. And yeah, I'm gonna buy an extra animal medicine just to make sure that I, you know, can keep my animal, you know, safe and not dead. In case, like, for example, the shop is closed. That's the thing. If your animal gets sick on a Wednesday, or if you get sick on a Wednesday and then your animal gets sick, you better hope that they survive the night. Otherwise, they're gonna be dead, and there's nothing you can do about it. And obviously talking to them and brushing them helps. I think you can brush them still. Yeah, I'm gonna buy another sheep. But talking to them and brushing them definitely helps, I think, personally, because it raises their happiness and might help them from not dying. You know, anything to help them from not dying would be good. Keep it in a shack, name it, and care for it. Yes, I will, hopefully, and not kill it. Anyway, this is another suggested name in the suggestion box. Not sure how popular it was, but I did like it. I liked it, at least. There's other names. I'm probably gonna buy more animals too later on. You know, down the road. But anyway, my new sheep. Well, no, let's make that capitalization. My new sheep is gonna be named. Nah, I'll just do the regular. I won't have like a pun, like Bob. I'll just have it be Bob. And there we go. Yes. So Bob the sheep. So right now we have Slim the sheep, Bob the sheep, SM the cow, and Hamburger the cow. Which is probably the most insulting name ever for a... Not really insulting, probably the meanest name ever for a cow. Hello, Bob. I'll feed you too, just in case you want to be happy and alive. Being alive is a pretty, you know, good thing for a sheep. I feel, at least. And yeah, more watering of plants. I know, you know, like, this repetitive stuff isn't all that fun to watch sometimes for some people. I know some people it actually is, though I feel, you know, I've seen LPs of, like, this... Oh, come on, you're not gonna make me go sick again, are you? I really hope not. But, okay, good. But, this whole, you know, repetitive gameplay stuff, I've seen LPs before. I've watched some other people who do the repetitive gameplay, and they make it entertaining even though the gameplay is repetitive. But for playing-wise, this game is addictive as, like, hell. It's really, you know, it's amazing that they could take farming, not even just farming, repetitive farming, and make it fun. I know it's not a game for everyone, obviously, but you know, I really enjoy playing it, so much so that in the last recording session I went way farther than I probably should have, just because I really enjoyed playing the game. Yes. Also, if you, I think you can actually injure animals by, like, attacking them. I think supposedly there's, like, a glitch of sorts that you can, or not only glitch, but a way to increase their happiness faster by injuring them, and then afterwards, like, brushing them and petting them. Unless I advise looking this up before you try that though, because unless you know the exact way of doing it, otherwise you're just gonna be like attacking your cow with an axe and possibly killing it. Though then again, for hamburger that would make sense, but or SM, no, not for SM, maybe. But yeah, picking all these eggplants. You'll notice actually that I haven't been watering my plants as well. Maybe I have, but I'm at some point not gonna water my plants as fluently as I have been. This is because I will not deny I kind of somewhere in this mess I've ended up screwing up slightly. So I hope screwing up in some aspect, I can't remember, but something, and I had to reset again. I had a hard time with this one section of fall. I'm not gonna deny that. And things just, like, everything happened at once. And things were going decently until I got sick. And when I got sick, things just started falling apart. Slightly, not really horribly, but just like slightly falling apart. No, actually, you know what? I should ask like a viewer question of sorts. I know I make, you know, rants and people usually respond to them, but like, you know, sometimes it's nice for the viewers to have like an actual question to answer. And one thing that I don't know, I have a very, you know, big passion, I think I've said before, for like musicals. At least for the music. I know sometimes the music has a very similar style, and I personally like musical songs that are a little bit different than, you know, the vast majority, because they all have like a certain style to them. But I will say, what is your favorite musical, or if you don't have a favorite musical, what song in particular from any musical do you like a lot? Or, you know, just list a few of them maybe. But if you've ever seen a musical, I haven't seen any live. I always have like a odd thing with musicals because it's like I've been trained with movies to, like, you go and see the movie and it's the final copy and it's always exactly the same no matter who sees it. With a musical, it's gonna be different every time. Sometimes it's performed by different actors, or, you know, it's always gonna be different every time you see it. And that could be a, you know, good thing or a bad thing. It's kind of a different thing. It's like, my thing is, like, when I want to go see a musical, it's like I kind of like want to see the official one, but there's so many different versions. And you get like 1,000 or something, or 10,000 for work, so it's pretty nice. So like 10,000 a day, and I think work ends at 3 every day. So basically, you could go there at 2. I go earlier just to be safe, but you could go there at 2 and only do an hour work, and you still get paid the same amount of money. So if you want to try and make the most of your day, I advise you know, timing it right to go there at 2, still be able to you know, do the work for them, and then not wasting a ton of your day working for the Carpenters, because you'll get paid the same no matter how much you work. But yeah, tell me let me know what your favorite musical you feel, or what musical you've seen. I like or I want to see at least, and some songs I like from them are like Les Mis. Obviously, I've referenced that already. Avenue Q, I want to see. Actually, I'm kind of interested in seeing Book of Mormon by the creators of South Park. Oh, no, stop getting like sick. I know I'm overworking you, Jack, but I really don't want you getting sick, because I have an important. Yeah, I'm gonna not write, because I want to make sure. Actually, I think I did get sick. Yeah, I think I did get sick, and I think it bumped me way back a few days. So I made sure to say not right, just to make sure I didn't get sick on this day. And that's a pretty important thing to do. If you say not right, if you, for example, do get sick, then you can reset and not have to worry about being sick. And I really couldn't afford to be sick at this point. It really would have screwed me over. But yeah, kind of interested in seeing Book of Mormon personally. No, my mom likes Wicked. She's actually going to see that, I think in like Pennsylvania or Buffalo, somewhere. I don't know, somewhere around here. She's going to see Wicked in like fall. I know she likes that musical. I don't know if I guess I really like the concept of Les Mis, and of course my favorite song from that is obviously Master of the House, because it's one of the most hilarious songs ever. Not really hilarious, but it's decent. Also, Fiddler on the Roof is another one I'm kind of... Again, I don't know a ton about it, but I like a lot of the songs from it, and it's an interesting concept. And then, West Side Story, but West Side Story is more, I'm kind of like, the song, America, that one's pretty, the one with the, we live in America, I don't know, I'm not in, like, a memory, yeah, so that song, I enjoy that one. So let me know what your favorite musical or musical song is. I've always liked the concept of musicals, even if it's kind of odd for people to randomly burst out in song. That's why I like a lot of Disney movies, because they use the same concept of musicals. A lot of animated during the 90s at least. So it's kind of sad they kind of got rid of that style. I know it's been overused, and sometimes it doesn't make sense. A lot of times it's used badly, but I've always kind of liked it a lot. And yeah, let's go. Let's go see Anne before. No, let's go just do the Carpenters real quick. I know I should go see Anne, but yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm never good at gauging time. I'm not good at reading the clock. I should train myself to do that, but things should work out. Hopefully. Hopefully it is. Carry the lumber. Thanks, we could use some more help. Well, I'm helping you. Though, then again, you're not really building a bridge, you're just sitting there pounding the ground. I mean, I guess I can't blame the game for, like, very simple animation. But it is funny to watch these Carpenters build a bridge without the bridge appearing until it's finally done. And it's like, where did that bridge come from? Magic. Demon magic. And yeah, let's go see if it's still not late enough so I can give the goddess an offering she can't refuse. Hello, goddess. Not many people give offerings anymore. Well, I'm one of them who do, that is. What's your wish, love? Love, love, love. All you need is love. Ma-na-na-na. I'm eating a... I was gonna say weed, but it's actually like a herb. Herb would be a mispronunciation. An obvious one, too. Fall is a good time for reading. Well, I think any time's a good time for reading, but I guess fall's a decent time for reading, too. And let's see if I still have time to give Anne a present. Maybe? Is she still here? Yes! Hi, Anne. Oh, yeah, this whole thing again. We've been over this like 50 times. I would think at this time you'd be dubious or suspicious of the fact that I have all these pink boxes. Music Man's another one that I kind of like, to an extent. To an extent, I like Music Man. Back on musicals again. Anyway, it's been a pretty long episode, so I think I'll, end it here. Hopefully I'll be able to finish the rest of fall by the end of this week, and then next Monday I'll start winter. So I don't want fall going on for too long. Watering the plants. Well, kind of. I should always probably start with like the ones near the middle, and you never know how much water you have. So if you start like on this side, you might end up screwing yourself over. But yeah, I don't want to stay up too late, so I'm gonna go to bed. So this has been Make 400, and I'm reminding you. Let me know what your favorite musical is.